So welcome one and all to our live coverage of the ongoing group stage here, the tournament making steady progress towards its knockout phase. We'll be ready to go once the final checks are carried out. We have a hugely expectant crowd here. We just hope that the game lives up to the atmosphere. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's a good spell of possession, this.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. He's shifting through the gears here. Skims. Can he finish? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Just eases him off the ball. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. Great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off somebody. That's when you really get to see his...
He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Passes short and sharp. Not the most accurate pass. South Africa looking to get their possession game going here. Chance! That's really well cleared. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Corner it is. And it's hoisted clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Marmoush. That's good running with the ball. And they can counter here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking to play him in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Works it forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? Half an hour played now. Distributed tidily.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Opts for safety. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Mohamed Salah. Passing is crisp and sharp. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the flag has stayed down. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Nice control. This looks promising. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So what can they make of this? Knocks it into space. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Ours, of course. Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
That's good play. Over to the left. Oh, that was vital.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. There's the delivery. He's there to hit it! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Well, that's a dangerous... And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Marmoush is offering a wry smile there.
And that should get the job done. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Pass somewhat off target. Nicked it back promptly. Egypt ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He's gone forward, and it's Salah.
The attendance for this match was
Marmoush.
80,607.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Gets a good foot in there. Salah. Takes aim. He's got two. There's a goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Egypt are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that's a key interception. Spread out to the left. No way through, so back it comes. And now the breakaway. Strong running down that left flank. And here's Marmoush.
Oh, really well played.
He has a look out. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Cleared away. There will be a throw-in. And they win it back again. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Marmoush. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Egypt find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now this could be a chance. Foot in.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, that's been intercepted. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, this is surely their last chance. Mohamed Salah back and defending. Oh, that's well spotted. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and...
Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 8.
Egypt are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Can he get on the end of this? It's a goal kick. Mohamed Salah. That's a sharp pass. Good take, and is he in? Mohamed Salah! And the keeper threw out a limb. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Marmoush picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So it all hinges on this. They need a draw to progress. It is a teasing game of football right on the very edge. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So the first box is more or less ticked. It is a time to concentrate on what happens next.
Well, Peter, this is nothing to do with good fortune now. This team is here on merit, and if they can sustain their level of performance, it's hard to see anything other than the right conclusion to this group stage. However, and I have to address the other potential outcome and remind everyone that concentration has to be their best player for the duration, or else.
If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. And here's Marmoush. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Marmoush, played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gets a good foot in there. Terrific! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way. Big header! Oh, off the bar! Forwards and with intent. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Played it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Chance for a shot! It's there! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled. Egypt really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
30 minutes gone. He's a sharp little ball here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Real chance! No mistake! occurring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's picked it up out wide. Takes a shot! In he goes again! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And now he has two. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Lovely, now then. That's going to go a long way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Out to the left it goes. Pulls it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And the first half is done. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
A primeira parte termina e o resultado é-nos favorável. Esperamos que os nossos rapazes voltem com o mesmo ímpeto para a segunda parte. E aqui estão eles. Vamos saudar os nossos jogadores.
So remember, this could all be decided by the end of the day.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played out to the right. He is through here. That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Spread out to the left. Now, can they get him away? Well timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a promising position. Egypt needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Salah. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Egypt are looking to break at pace. And it's Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, smashing header!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Marmoush. Great challenge, timed to perfection.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Over to the left. Gets into some space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played out to the left flank, back into the middle.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good spread. Threads one in. Aims beyond the defence. Tries to... He's got full! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Dinks one through. And he gets rid in a hurry. So not long left in this now. Egypt look as though they are set to go out. Distributed tidily. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Egypt choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Cross in. That has been knocked clear. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Turns back here, probably the best option. Carmel. Freddie. That has been slung wide. Egypt making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Freddie.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Egypt are out. The worst possible outcome. They barely got going, and now, at the earliest opportunity, they are going out. So what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it all came down to this, and they had to produce to ensure qualification, and they've not delivered. I think looking back over the campaign, have they given enough? Do they deserve more? Probably not, if I'm honest. They had their chances.
Caros espectadores, por favor, acompanhem-me no aplauso ao esforço e à vitória dos nossos jogadores.
The perfect setting, the perfect atmosphere. It feels like a big game. It sounds like a big game. The focus now on the players as they seek to get their team off to the ideal start. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So a strong start, essential for both teams here as they look to head towards the knockout stage.
Yes, and that's very apparent, Peter. Competition football is a different beast entirely, and you have to be prepared to dig deep to prevent everything going south very quickly. So this could be a tentative standoff in weighing each other up. I hope we'll see more probing than possession.
We have already started here. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run, and he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. Long ball upfield. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Driving forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he get it through? It's played through for him. Decent chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
They've played it short. He's in a great position here. Cross needs to be good. And now a sudden chance to counter. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've been really impressed by this guy, Marmoush, who I expect to be amongst the goals here, Peter. He's, for me, very much the complete package. Great operating alone or in a partnership, but I prefer to see him play off somebody. That's when you really get to see his skills, not just as a finisher, but as someone who initiates as well.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Played through into space. Good ball, good take. Succumbs to the pressure. Neither side yet able to find the net. Passing is crisp and sharp. Crosses it in here. Oh, important interception. Played out to the left flank. Chance here to counter. And that has left him in a heap.
Zimbabwe really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Strong running down that left flank, and he's been shifted off it. Nakamba.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Maswanise. That's good running with the ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Thinks about the shot, and he's had a shot! He can get that clear. It's a promising position. Out again for a throw-in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. And it's Salah. Goes for a shot! Goal! Egypt! And Egypt are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Egypt are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And he's picked out the run. Mohamed Salah! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first.
For Egypt, number 10.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
He is through here. It's an early cross. That's an excellent interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Egypt are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a goal kick. Just eases him off the ball. He's looking wide. And he's managed to get free. He's a sharp little ball here. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Tries to get it clear. Cleared away. Can he finish? It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now, can they get him away? Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Egypt, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's Salah! Mo Salah! Sensational! A finish right from the top draw. And the lead is extended still further. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Somewhat off target.
81,007.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Maswanisi. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Mohamed Salah. And this is Marmoush. That ball looks a good one. He's got away. Flings it across. Played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through. Nicely weighted ball. Gets into some space. And he's onside. It's a good run, that. Great timing. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. That's travelling a long way. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. He's in plenty of space here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nakamba. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's neat. Crossed into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Read the delivery beautifully, but got the finish all wrong. And a counter is on here for Egypt. Well, that's beautifully weighted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Coming on to replace him is number 15.
That looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. And the shots! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Egypt are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Wriggles his way through. He's being urged to shoot. Real chance here. And that's that. Egypt achieve exactly what they wanted on opening day. 3 precious points. And so the enduringly thrilling ambience of the group game upon which everything hinges. Their existence in this competition is down to this game. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do... Mohamed Salah! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mohamed Salah is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Marmoush! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Tries to get it clear. South Africa are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's nice. Out for a throw. Tries to cut back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the shot! Goal! Egypt! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Egypt penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That's the way you go about things if you want to qualify. It's superb.
Egypt are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Well, that has not gone well. Marmoush! They've got to be quick. Oh, what has happened here? And that should get the job done. There's the shot! Nicely weighted ball. And it's played in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Egypt clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Chance for a shot! And that's caused a worry or two. That has been knocked clear. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Victory now would mean so much. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run, and this is Marmoush. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good strength. Gets into some space. He's found a way through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Egypt are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. Mohamed Salah looking understandably energised after his goal. Chips it through. Thinks about the shot. They've played it short. Good read, needed to be. Egypt have the chance to go the other way.
2 minutes has been indicated.
No, that's been intercepted. It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for
Everyone,
grabs.
please welcome the two sides.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Egypt, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are already promptly back underway. Egypt carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, that's well spotted. Spread out to the left. Could try cutting inside here. And he's had it nicked away. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and they can counter here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's shifting through the gears here, and he welcomes it in. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Still just the single goal between the sides. And he's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And it's been taken short. There's the shot!
The attendance for this match
Well,
was
that is commitment to the cause. They've played it short. Drives it in. Out to the right. Crossed in once more. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And now they can spring out of defence. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Nice sequence of passes, this. Now, can they get him away? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break.
Mohamed Salah! And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Out again for a throw-in. Egypt can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Spread neatly. He has found the way through. Egypt claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. They're up to 5 corners now.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's gone for a throw-in. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's there to belt it away. Well, this lead is tight, but it does look as... Goes for a shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Egypt leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Oh, well measured. And he's on his way! Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And this is Marmoush. Tries a shot! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
After 87 minutes is...
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Egypt could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's that. So the deed is done. Thrill and excitement all round as players and supporters embrace the knowledge that there are bigger and better things to come. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Early qualification is always a good bonus. They've shown resilience and strength and have all the essentials.
So we're back again, fresh still in our minds, the highs, the lows, the stresses, the strains. And as they prepare to cross swords all over again, we remind ourselves of that magic of the game. This is what it does to you. It brings you back no matter what. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. First day of the competition. Always a special day and a cause for universal optimism.
Do you know, I think that's true, Peter. I think fans and players alike need to change every so often, and a different feel from the standard routine, and this creates a whole new excitement, and let's get to it.
The action has already started. It's a good-looking delivery. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And he cuts out the supply. Forwards and with intent. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I can really see this guy, Omar Marmoush, being an absolute nightmare for the defence here. He's a great all-round attacker who has good pace in behind, and that makes him very effective against teams that like to play compact low blocks. He's a great passer and dribbler and a very good poacher.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Now the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Over to the left. It's a promising position. And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Cleared without hesitation. Referee's given a throw. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. And it's played in. He's done well to get that clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he get it through? Let's duck up. Looks across and plays it in. Mohamed Salah. Salah. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, super find. Now this could be a chance.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Daka. Distributed tidily.
Daka really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's made its way to him. Marmoush. That's been slipped through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period.
And if you do
Let us see what the second half
please
brings.
take some time out to give your support to
Reflections
our
on the
Bennett
first
Stadium.
half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Here's the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Daka. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. Oh, super find. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Daka. Does well to stand firm and defend it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's through here. Now it's Daka. Now it's Daka. Well, that's been drilled in. And that's an excellent interception. Oh, cracking ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Marmoush, look at the space, shot a goal! There it is! There is the breakthrough! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
I think they've gone about their business with the opener very much in mind, and this augurs well now.
And here's Marmoush. That looks a cracking ball. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And he's intervened well there. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, just skips past his man. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And he whips it in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. He's in a great position here. There's the header! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know.
Daka! Oh, that could cost them.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Now it's Daka. Looking for options for movement. Forward it goes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Some good work on the right flank here. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. Ball comes in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Mohamed Salah. Egypt still ahead by the game's only goal. Mohamed, great chance! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Number 15.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's shifting through the gears here. Aimed beyond the defence.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. That's that, the end. Egypt advance. More stern tests await, no doubt. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
They're shaping fairly menacingly. There's an air of confidence and belief growing that'll take a bit of stopping.
Well, the atmosphere is building up very, very nicely to what would undoubtedly be yet another high-caliber conflict, the sort you have to expect at this stage of a great competition. The atmosphere is electric and the noise ear-splitting. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So this is where we're up to in the quarter-finals. Already plenty enough to get the juices flowing.
Well, look, when you reach this stage of the competition, you begin to think you can go the distance. Now, the big characters in either dressing room will be stressing the need to find whatever it takes to get through. Has everyone got the substance and character to make it happen? These are the questions that both of these sides have to answer today, and one side will obviously do it that bit better.
And he gets big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Zaha, has always caught the eye, but I like the way he's expanded his game so that he can play through the middle, and that's led to an improvement in how clinical he is in front of goal. That's made him a much more effective player now, in my opinion, and I think he can get better again.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball! And it's Zaha. Egypt, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Has a look and plays it forward. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Kessié. Played out towards the right wing. Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target. Marmoush bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kessié.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Marmoush. That's been slipped through. Kessié. Seri. Almost half an hour in now. He's in a great position here. And they can counter here. He's a sharp little ball here. Good pressure, determined, intense. Played out to the right. Kessié, showing great feet there. Could move up a gear here. He's in plenty of space here. Marmouche. He takes a shot! Goal! Egypt! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Egypt are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Looking for options. Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Zaha. Mohamed Salah. Can he spark a counter here? And he's had it nicked away. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he's managed to get free. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And that's aimed into the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Zaha. Great vision. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Egypt have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Terrific header! And he's there to belt it away. Zaha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Marmouche.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Driving forward. Oh, the ball's gone astray. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. This looks promising. Now it's Zaha. Mohamed Salah.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ivory Coast needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, nice one too. Very nice. Now it's Zaha. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Played in.
Ivory Coast clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
The attendance for this match was 80,000.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Marmouche. And Marmouche! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Oh, sweet feet. Good ball, good take.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And the finish! That has been knocked clear. Hoisted in. Keeper's dealt with that.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's picked his way through. Pressure coming in from all directions. Salah. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, such a clever touch.
Egypt clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the delivery. And that should get the job done. Knocks it into space. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Aimed beyond the defence.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
With the finishing line very much in sight now. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. And shifted it to the flank.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Egypt still ahead by the game's only goal. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Very much into the last knockings. Out to the right. Turns and goes back. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Just eases him off the ball.
There will be 1 minute
Egypt
at a
really
time.
wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Kessié, he's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's that. Victory, yet another victory in this quest for glory. It feels good, very good, and surely they go into the...